Welcome back to From the Bench, everybody. As always, it's Eric, and today we're back. I got my last two tins of Series 1 for now. You never know. They keep on bringing out these clearance tins. I will probably keep on buying them because it's an older product. I like the tins. I don't know what to tell you. I have so many tins, by the way. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I might just do up little packs or something for kids. But this is 2019, 2020. Guys, if you watch the channel lately, I've opened up a bunch of this stuff. So you're looking for Jack Hughes, Quinn Hughes, Adam Fox, a bunch of guys like that. Also, if we hit the canvas, we would actually be able to hit a Cale Makar. So that would be exciting. Be the first Cale Makar Young Guns I'm actually able to pull. I mentioned many times, I opened a bunch of, before I started the channel, I opened a bunch of Series 2 back in the day. Didn't hit a single Cale Makar. A bunch of blasters, stuff like that. Never hit a Cale Makar to save my life. And now you can never find Series 2 because it's literally the hardest thing in the world to find. So just out here hoping to see what I can find. That Cale Makar, though, I did actually end up pulling on the channel. I pulled the redemption for that on the channel out of Clear Cut. Came with that, and then rookie debuts. So we got Trent Frederick, Grunstrom, and there we go, Cale Makar. So in the bronze, we'll just put him in a sleeve. I pulled a Cale Makar. So I pulled a couple of Cale Makars, but the Young Guns is what I really want to pull. So Cale Makar, that actually might be worth like $1 or $2. So gonna get into it though. So you're looking in here at 9 packs. So on average, you're gonna hit 2 Young Guns per box, but there is the chance that you hit 3 Young Guns in a tin. So that's why I like tins over like a blaster. Blasters now, they're like 7 packs, so you really might only hit 1 Young Gun. It's kind of terrible odds. So for the extra couple bucks, I usually like to go the other way with the odds. So we got Austin Matthews, Jake Virtanen, Adam Lowry, Anthony Duclair, Brad Richardson, Spurgeon, Mike Green, and Tyler Toffoli. So other cards I got back there, that is a Bowen Byram Marquee Rookies. It's like a 3D insert. It's super short print out of Extended Series. So short print that they didn't actually even list it as a hit or a checklist or anything in Extended Series. So that's kind of cool. We got Wenberg, Charlie Coyle. Put him to the side. Oops. I got Johnny Gaudreau. We got our first Young Gun. It's going to be a center. That's going to be Leon Bergman is our first Young Gun. So for the Sharks, forward check, Alex Killorn, Sean Couturier, and Eric Stahl. I actually just picked up an Eric Stahl auto off eBay for $1. Guy had a couple other cards I was looking at. Bought them. Was going through like what else he was selling. Eric Stahl auto for $1. Sometimes I like to do that. I always, like, if I'm looking at something on eBay, if I buy it, it's like, well, let's see what else they have. Maybe there's something that interests me. That was one of those times. Blake Coleman, Bo Horvat, Alex Chiasson, Sammy G, and a portrait of Brent Burns. Look at that beard. Majestic. Rupe Hintz. I should put him over there. Rupe Hintz, Chris Kreider, and Sorensen. Also, I forgot. I started doing a Series 1 and Series 2 for guides to grading. And I realized I never did part 3. Literally. And I'll tell you why it kind of came to my mind. Ryan O'Reilly, Freddie Anderson, playing awesome over there with the Hurricanes. Yost, Palat, Christian Dvorak, now Montreal. Taylor Hall, he's been on 17 teams since then. Jonathan Taves, and Peterson. The reason why I realized that is because I put this up. So this is not, I have a PSA 10 with the pink This is the no pink for the young guns, which is pretty nice. It's a PSA 8. You might say that's a pretty clean card. Centering's a little off. You can see a little bit if you check from left to right. It's a little bit off, but like nothing too crazy. You're like, how did that get an 8? Corners are all good. Edges are all good. One thing that you get dinged on is surface. Ladies and gentlemen, my cat just knocked something down the stair. I don't know what it was. I'll get to it in a minute. Jeez Louise. I'll be right back. 1 minute. And we're back. We foster cats sometimes, and we have a kitten, and it just knocked over one of the girlfriend's fall decorations off the ledge down the stairs. Had a bunch of fake pumpkins in it, just little plastic ones. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Before I was rudely interrupted. Was one of the things they look at when you're grading is what's called surface. So usually that means if there's a dimple in it, if there's a scratch in it, especially when you get like hollow cards and stuff like that, like in like a lot of prism and stuff for football, print lines, all that stuff. What this one has, and this is a super simple fix, but whoever graded it didn't know, is if you look right down here, right under McKinnon, you kind of see where right underneath Mac. There you go. You can kind of see it there. That's a thumbprint or a fingerprint. There's also one on this side, right over here. And there's one over here too. So those being there, those will actually probably cause the grade to drop. So this probably could have been at least a 9, because they don't clean your cards when they show up. They just grade them. So whatever way they show up, if they see anything on the surface, they're not going to touch it. So even something as simple as a fingerprint, they're not going to clean it. So you have to really clean your cards before you send them out. So that's going to be part 3 of my video. I just remembered I kind of had to do that. So, but yeah, so I picked up that Nathan McKinnon for essentially the price of raw. And I know it's obviously in good shape for a lot of other things, but it's probably at least a 9. And with 3 fingerprints, you never know. Maybe they would still grade it as a 10. So I could have got that card for, at least half price from being a 9 compared to like what an 8 is. If not a lot cheaper than what a 10 would be, right? So Backlund, Rasmus Dahlin, Matt Murray. We get a UD canvas. This is Connor Sheary for the Buffalo Sabres. So, yeah, I know I haven't really talked about the whole grading thing in a while, but that's one of those things you got to look for. So we kind of went over some things that in that series so far, what you're looking for. So you're looking for surface, everything else, but cleaning them and prepping them and everything else, that is another part of it. So how you clean them, everything else, how you get ready to package them, that is a part of the series. So like I said, I will be releasing probably in the next video too, the guide to grading part 3. So make sure you guys check that out, like and subscribe. That way you can kind of check it out. You can also go check out the old videos. I'll link that at the end, so you can check the playlist out for that. So you got portraits of, here you go, Getzlav, Ryan Getzlav. Just used to have the frosted tips. Just a big old power forward out there cross-checking people. It's probably one of the best interviews that like Spit and Chicklets ever had for like current players. Like just let it rip. It's one of those things like he's been in the NHL for so long. Like the Ducks aren't going to say anything to him. Kyle Clifford, Shea Weber, Ryan Suter. Here we go. Another young gun. Can we get a little better young gun than we have lately? We got a left winger. I don't think there's any good left wingers. Number 75. 75 is not a great number. Oh, the double San Jose Sharks tin. Josh Morrissey. We'll just put Daniel, you're taken. Sam Bennett, who's lighting it up, and Tuukka Rask. Put him over there. So hopefully this is one of those 3 tin young guns, or 3 young gun tins, because you're taking, and I don't remember who the other guy was. Another Shark, because why not? Logan Couture, Mark Giordano, Troy Stetcher, Casey Middlestat. He's playing pretty good this year. There we go. A canvas of Miles Wood, Kyle Poso, Mikhail Bodker, and a checklist. Mikhail Bodker, power play specialist. Colorado traded for him 1 year. Didn't make any sense. I used to write like little blogs back then. Even then I was like, doesn't make sense. Mikhail Bodker's not what they need. Sure enough, it was not what they needed. We had Jordan Binnington. He was acting like a fool the other day, swinging his stick around, trying to hit people. Jeff Carter, Marc-Andre Fleury, Derek Stevenson, Boone Jenner, Draisaitl, Backlund, and there we go. The jersey I'm wearing on my back, and the guy behind there, Nathan McKinnon. So on to tin number 2. I understand I kind of wasted some time with A, dealing with cats destroying houses, and B, obviously explaining just the whole guide to grading thing. Yeah, make sure you guys do that. Make sure you check it out. Like I said, if you have any interest, because there's lots of things to decide when you're grading, and that's part of this whole guide to grading, is what company are you going to use? What cards should you grade? There's different reasons to grade. Obviously, some people just do it because they like certain people and they want to have those cards in a slab, which you can do that, right? There's no rules to who you have to grade, but it's like, would I grade, I like Cale Makar a lot, but am I going to grade this Cale Makar O-Pee-Chee Glossy? Probably not, especially if I ever want to like make some money off it, because there's no value in that card, right? So I go through all that in that series, so check it out. Also, Cale Makar is like one of the youngest players of all time to hit 100 points for a defenseman. There we go. Another Cale Makar, so we got him in the blue. So not just the bronze, but the blue. So maybe this is good. They're just teasing us with Cale now. So maybe they're just like, hey, you know what? We'll give you the canvas. Can you even get the canvas Young Guns in this? Give me a second here. I'm assuming so. Young Guns canvas. So 1 in every 48 packs. I feel like I've opened 48 packs of Series 2 now. Or Series 1 in these tins, and I haven't hit one yet. So we got Carter Hart, Yanni Gord, Mikael Granlund, Brian Rust, Brendan Dillon, Tom Wilson in the back. Maybe I'm just speaking into existence. That'd make my night. Just hitting a Cale Makar. Mike Hoffman looking pretty happy there. Connor Sheary, Casey Zizekas, Svechnikov again. And this one's going to be a Patty Kane canvas. That is the 900th point of his career back then. Maybe 900, yeah, probably point, I'm assuming. Peugeot and Teuvo Teravainen. So, guy's good. Patrick Kane's probably going to go down as the best American player of all time. I'm sure there's Americans in here. Let me know what you think. I don't know, just for what he's going to put up for stats, his career as a whole, the guy's kind of ridiculous. Okay, we got a young gun. Not a shark. Say it with me, everybody. Not a shark. Here we go. We got a center. And it's for the Oilers. Gaten Haas. We'll just put him there. Jake DeBrusk, Shea Theodore. Oh, the torture of these tins. So there was more tins there, and I told my buddy not to grab them. I wanted to share the wealth this week. Shouldn't have. Should have taken them all. Hopefully got a better hit than what we got so far. Checklist. We got Torrey Krug. We got Kyle Clifford. And we got a goalie shooting stars. My most annoying insert of all these tins. A goalie shooting star. Foligno with the Superman punch of the day. Sid the Kid, and Petrolangelo. So haven't seen a Superman punch in a while. I think obviously you had BX that kind of made it popular for a while, but Shea Weber, Ryan Suter, Logan Couture, Mark Giordano, Keith Yandel, former Moncton Wildcat Keith Yandel. We got Matty Calvert, Sam Reinhart, and Jesper Fast. I feel like I've said Jesper Fast's name like more in the last 2 videos than I have in my entire life. He's just, I think I pulled like 4 or 5 of them now. I guess Troy Stretcher, Casey Middlestat, Jordan Biddington. Doesn't really say the Blues on the bottom of that. I guess some of these are a little more worn out, but Jeff Carter and the Kings, and the portraits of Taylor Hall. We got Oscar Clefbaum, Philip Forsberg, and former Moncton Wildcat Brad Marchand. So let's see what we can get here. It has to get better, right? Like the last 3 or 4, really, I pulled like a Jack Hughes like a couple episodes back out of one of the tins. Ever since then, I guess I got an Adam Fox eventually too. But other than that, like 2 cards, the rest of them, not so great. Marc-Andre Fleury, Derek Stephon, Austin Matthews. Here we go. Young Gun. Speak it into existence. Young Gun, left winger. So again, I don't think there's any good left wingers. For Blues, definitely not. Mackenzie McEachran. So there is our second Young Gun. Might have a third one. We do have 2 packs left. But Mackenzie McEachran is our 4th Young Gun. So that is all we should be getting. But like I said, it's 1 out of every 4 tins. We should hit a 3rd Young Gun. So maybe this is it. Maybe this is the one finally. Jake Virtanen, Adam Lowry, Duclair, Wenberg, and a canvas of Jacob Slavin. Slavin? Anyways, lining up for a big slap shot from the point. Pretty cool. I love canvases. Just like the pictures they get for them. I always find like they're nicer pictures. Everything about them. Canvases just get me. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't yet, make sure you like and subscribe. Like I said, stay around for after. Like I said, as soon as I'm done talking, there's going to be some links afterwards. Once the music hits, it's going to have, like I said, guide to grading and all that other stuff. So make sure you guys check that out. Charlie Coyle, Johnny Gaudreau, Blake Coleman. There's a kitten underneath my feet, attacking rappers. Nick Leddy, Cam Atkinson, Bjorkstrand, and Ryan Reeves. If this is your first time here, this is usually not amateur hour with like kittens making a mess and destroying stuff and making noises. This one second. This little guy just decided that he wants to be part of the show. Isn't that right? Yeah, exactly. He just wanted to be involved somehow, some way. So anyways, this is going to be Eric and Chadwick signing off from the bench. Hope you guys have a good one, and we'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.